Okay, there we go. Hi guys, what's up? Back with the vlog, I guess. I don't know why I keep on saying that. It's not like a catchphrase or anything. It reminded me from the last video I made. I was supposed to post this on Sunday, but my life has been so mundane and uninteresting lately that I just had no content for literally 3 weeks, and I've also have not been posting TikToks because of how stressed I am with everything that's going on in my life. New things that have happened besides my new job is ow, it just that hurt. Is college. I started college like 3 weeks ago, taking 3 classes, or I was taking 3 classes, which was like around 11 credits each. But I dropped accounting. I was taking accounting, biology, and entrepreneurship, but I cannot. My brain is not working on math correctly, so I'm not taking accounting anymore. I dropped it because I just can't seem to focus in that class at all. Actually, I've not been able to focus in any class whatsoever, but especially in accounting, I just have no motivation to do that, and that has just been stressing me out because I think about like, okay, crap, I have all these assignments that are due, I have all this that to do, and I just can't seem to focus on any of it, and it's so annoying. And I just decided to drop accounting because there's no way that my brain is able to function like that. And I probably would have worked. I probably would have been able to take that class and actually completed it and have good grades in it if I was in an actual classroom setting. But unfortunately, Corona decided to ruin all my plans for this term, and now I'm stuck at home instead in Portland, um, in my house, doing Zoom call classes, which I'm not used to at all whatsoever, and I just can't seem to get have a grasp. I don't know the word. Get a grasp on it, like other people have been able to do. Because my little brother is doing great in online classes, but I cannot just focus on any of it. I like I'll have it here and have nothing on my my desk besides a piece of paper and pencil, and I just go on to straight drawing mode and just doodle throughout the whole class and not pay attention at all. I even throw my phone across the room just so I don't like be on it, but I always find a distraction, whether it's like, my phone obviously is not there, I throw it away. Whether it's just a pencil, I'll be looking at a pencil for 40 minutes, focusing only on that and not on the actual work, which is so annoying. Ugh. So yeah, instead of doing my schoolwork and making TikToks, I am drawing and watching TikToks and watching anime. Speaking of watching anime and TikToks, today or yesterday, um, yesterday I put there was a video. It was a really nice video. It's a person I follow. I think her username's like Citrus Bunny. I made a duet to her video once with Kageyama and Hinata, but she made a video with Killua and Illumi, and they're like talking about love and whatever, and how Gon's dead, and it's like super sad. It's a really good video, and I commented on that video saying no one can tell me otherwise, but Killua is a little bit, I did a little nail thing. Oops, I'm shaking the whole thing. The little gay hand, the limp hand, and everyone in the comments is either 50%, oh my god, yes, you're right, he's gay, and I'm like, okay, you guys need to chill. And the other comments are like, fuck you, shut the fuck up, he's not gay, stop fetishizing gay people. When I saw the fetishizing gay people one, I got so pissed because I'm like, what? And so I commented back, like I replied back, I'm like, what do you mean I'm fetishizing gay people? It's like, well, all the girls that watch anime are always, fetishizing gay people and making all the characters gay. I'm like, maybe for the other girls, I didn't do that. I just said that he might be a little bit gay. It's like, that's fetishizing. I'm like, no, it's not. That's not fetishizing. It's not like I'm like Slintic. It's not like I'm obsessing over it. It's just like a little passing thought kind of thing. Because I was watching a TV show, right? And I'm not paying attention to anything. And I'm watching it, and I see like the way Killua acts when Gon like compliments him, and the way he sits. Like, look at how he sits. Come on, like seriously, a little sus there. But it's not like I obsess over it. Like, how like My Hero Academia fans are literally like, they make it like seem like it's canon, and then get angry at you when when you say otherwise. I'm not like one of those people. I'm like, okay, you know what? He seems a little bit gay, but I'm not going to focus on that part of the story because that's not the whole point of the story. The story is about a son who is trying to find his father, and along the way meets his friends and all that stuff. Like, I focus on that. I don't focus on the relationships or whatever. Like, I literally ship nobody together in like any show because I'm so busy unless it's a romance, obviously. Unless it's a romance in ow, unless it's a romance anime, I really don't I don't ship anyone. I just focus on the story. And I hate every single time when I say like I watch anime, or you know, I tell them like we're discussing an anime, someone comes up like, so who do you ship? And I'm like, I don't even ship Gon and Killua because I don't think Gon's gay. I only think that Killua's gay. But I'm like, I don't ship anyone, and they get so offended. Like, why are you getting offended just because I don't find like the relationships between people? And when I say who I do ship, like in My Hero Academia, that's the only time, you know, not the only time. But like in My Hero Academia, those are the when someone had asked me who I ship together. I'm like, I don't really ship. Like, come on, you have to ship someone. I'm like, okay, Deku and Uraraka, and they're like, no, I hate her. I'm like, why do you hate her? She's like, because she gets in the middle of my Baku Baku Deku. I don't know the words for those things. I'm like, Baku Deku ship. I'm like, oh, okay, well, but you hate her because she's in the middle of your non-canon ship. They're like, yep. I'm like, that doesn't seem correct. There's other reasons why you can hate a character, and I hate when people just hate characters because they get in the middle of a relationship that they wish was true. Same with any other character. Like I said, these are people who I ship together. I'm like, okay, Deku and Uraraka, Momo and Todoroki, and then Jiraiya and Denki, and they get so offended because they're like, no, Todoroki likes Deku or Momo and Jiraiya together because they're both lesbians. I'm like, oh my god. Okay, whatever. And they're like, no, I'm right and you're wrong. I'm like, bro, chill. I don't really care. I rather focus on the story of Deku trying to become the greatest hero than who you ship together. Same thing with Haikyuu. When I was watching Haikyuu, the fans are turning like the My Hero Academia fans, and it's really bothering me because statistically, it's impossible for every single player on that team to be gay, and they just take it so seriously and take it so out of bounds. Like, dude, chill. Like, I get you ship people together, but don't like scare off the people that are just starting it by saying that they have to ship people. I don't know. I'm just ranting about something. It's annoying. I don't know. I would show you a dorm room tour, which is just my room, but it's a mess right now and I don't want to show it. Oh, this soda reminded me of it. I always tell this story because I always think it's the funniest thing ever. When it really isn't. It's just a really boring story. But back in high school, there was this party at a beach, and with a bunch of my friends and whatever, and we were like all we were all chosen to bring something, right? Like a potluck, you know, like you usually do. And I was told to bring some soda, and some other people were also told to bring some soda because there's like, I don't know, 18 of us. And so like, okay, I'll bring in like 2 bottles of soda, and then some other person could be more soda, and whatever. And so I stopped by the store, and I'm looking at all the sodas. I'm like, oh, what soda should I get? Like Coca-Cola is a classic. Everybody likes Coca-Cola. Same with like 7-Up and Sprite or whatever. And I was thinking to myself, okay, you know what? Someone else is gonna bring Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Sprite, and whatever, you know, they always, or root beer, they always bring that. So I think they're gonna get that. And I knew that there was like 2 people in that, 2 people in the group that liked Dr. Pepper, and like that was their favorite soda ever. And not really that many people in the not that many people in the group liked, you know, Dr. Pepper the most. They usually, you know, drink Coca-Cola or Pepsi. And so I'm like, okay, I'll get 1 liter of Coca-Cola and I get another liter of Dr. Pepper. And so I get to the party, and you know, there's already a couple people there. They're all setting up and whatever. And I'm like, here you guys go. I brought 1 Dr. Pepper just because, you know, the 2 people might, you know, want to drink Dr. Pepper, and they'll probably finish it all. And they're like, oh yeah, good idea, cool. And then the other people came with their sodas, and they brought more Dr. Pepper. And so there's like the next like 2 people that are supposed to be drinks, like they have liters and like boxes of Dr. Pepper, and we only had like Dr. Pepper and like 2 different other sodas. And so everyone was like, why do we bring so much Dr. Pepper? And they're like, why? And they're like, well, I thought that someone else was gonna bring Coca-Cola or Pepsi, and we all thought the same thing. It was like, okay, someone else is gonna bring Coca-Cola and Pepsi, so let's get something different. So they all brought Dr. Pepper. I don't know why I thought that was the funniest thing ever. I thought it was hilarious. I'm like, oh my goodness, we all brought Dr. Pepper, and at the end of the day, we had like a box and a liter of Dr. Pepper still, because nobody drank that much of it. Everyone else drank everything else, all the other flavors of soda. And so it was like pitch black at night at this point at the beach, and we were all trying to leave, and the fire was still going, and so we started using the Dr. Pepper to swim around the flames. So we had like a whole liter of Dr. Pepper, and we just poured it on the flames because there's like barely any sand at that right there in the little bonfire area. It was like in a grassy fire pit place, and the water was like super far away. So like, oh, let's just use the Dr. Pepper that we didn't drink. Yeah, that's it. You know what? Maybe I'll make 2 videos today. Maybe I'll make 2 videos to make up for the fact that I'm late on the videos. I'll probably make more just so I can procrastinate on doing homework and schoolwork and stuff. So yeah. Who is up next? I think it's Megan that's up next, right? You know what? I actually have had times where people try to cancel me. I was doing a live stream, and my sister was there, and it really pissed me off because, like, I don't know why people thought it was okay, but we were talking about Willy Wonka and how my sister had a crush on Willy Wonka. And I'm like, oh, sorry, Willy Wonka has a crush on Emma Chamberlain, and she's white, and my sister obviously is not white. She's Filipino and Mexican, so she's very dark skinned, and she's like, oh, it's fine, I'll just do whiteface. I'm like, huh? And so I'm like, why would you, like, I'm on a live stream with like 100 people, not 100 people, more like 50 people, and I'm like, in there, I'm like, how about we don't do whiteface? And then my sister went in complete defensive mode. It's like, not you, it's not racist. She's like, it's not racist. I'm like, I've never said it was like racist or whatever. She's disrespectful and rude. She's like, it's not disrespectful. I'm like, how is that not disrespectful? It's just like, I know people are gonna, like, people get mad about it. They're like, in the comments, you're like, not you defending white people. I'm like, I just said let's not do whiteface. I just feel like we shouldn't be impersonating any person's race, no matter if they were oppressed or not. That's just messed up, like, I don't find that cool at all whatsoever. Like, I don't understand why there was any need for anybody to do whiteface. I don't know, I just didn't like that, and that really pissed me off because people were getting mad at me for saying let's not do whiteface, and they tried to cancel me, and I didn't understand why. And also, I'm almost at 140,000 followers on TikTok. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. It's so weird that people find me entertaining and interesting, and hadn't put enough effort to actually watch and like my videos and share them. Thank you, really, thank you very much. It's so weird because technically, like, a lot of people consider me TikTok famous when I don't consider myself TikTok famous. I always thought to myself, Aaliyah, like when I was at like 60K or I don't know how many thousands followers I had, but I always thought to myself, like, Aaliyah, you're not TikTok famous. You'll be TikTok famous once you hit 100,000. Like, that's a lot. You'll never get to that point. And then I got to that point, and I'm like, no, sorry, Aaliyah, you're not TikTok famous anyways, because you have to hit like 200,000, and I'm almost to 200,000, and it's ridiculous. Like, at one point would I consider myself not like relevant, but what point would it take for me to consider myself like, hey, Leah, you have a TikTok following, there's people that actually think you're cool? And I'm like, nah. So anyways, thank you guys so much for all the support you've given me, and I try my best to uphold, I guess, my quality content, which I don't really think is quality. But I was just let you guys know, a lot of you guys follow me for my Gen Z content and whatever, which originally wasn't what my TikTok account is. My TikTok account was, first just random jokes and comedy and whatever, and then it switched over to the Color Block series, and then I don't know, that weird section in between that point, and then the Gen Z stuff. And right now I might be going through another transition period of content, like a change of content. Like, I'll still do Gen Z stuff. Gen Z stuff's super easy to do because I'm Gen Z and it's very simple, but I might have other content mixed in with there. But I'll keep up the Gen Z stuff, and I'll try my best to stay motivated, because right now, again, my motivation is super low because of school and stress that's piled onto that. Also, my friends are gone, and it's really hard to do that without a really good support system. That's why I really rely on these YouTube videos to connect with them, because I miss them and I wish they were with me, but they're not, because they're at college. Friends I've had since for a while, because Genesee and I met in kindergarten, and we reunited and been friends since back when. yeah. And then Megan has been my friend since like the 8th grade. So yeah, I guess it's kind of cool, you know, like. Anyways, once again, I don't know how to end videos, so I'm just gonna end it with this. Thank you for watching. See you in like 2 weeks, I guess, or 3 weeks. I also need to leave a question. Megan, right? Yeah, it's Megan this time. I'm trying to pop my wrist. It's not working. Oh, my hand's falling asleep. Ooh. Ugh. So Megan, I don't know what question to ask you, but you should dye your hair. You should dye your hair. We should all dye our hair. I think that'd be fun. That's not really a question. That's more of a request, but yeah.